Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Speed here, and today we are back with another episode of Guess the Rank. Man, I'm excited to be here today. It's been a hot friggin' minute. I think it's almost been like 2 months, almost 2 months since the last episode of Guess That Rank. This is the series where basically you guys submit your clips in the gameleap YouTube community tab. I take a look, and based off your gameplay, I try to guess the rank. Today, we're gonna be starting with, dude, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Why in the world would you have a guess the rank clip? I'm gonna leave this in the video anyway. Why in the world would you submit a guess the rank clip where your name is Road to Crusader? That obviously means you're Guardian. I'm just gonna look now. What? Oh my. All right, we're gonna go find someone else's clip, but nonetheless, I'll see you guys there. By the way, guys, subscribe to the gameleap website. I recently just made a video where I talked about the huge differences between low rank immortals and high rank immortals. I do a huge replay analysis that basically covers, how even, 2,000 ranks in terms of difference is a world's difference. And yeah, I show it to you guys so you can implement what I talk about into your games as well. All right, we're gonna be starting off with period. What is that, the Omega lol? Your profile? Nonetheless, I love this guy's his notes that he said I should read before I look at his gameplay. He said that I felt like my team was Pepegaing the whole game, and I didn't know if I should fight with them or dodge the enemy team. As for precise time, around 17 minutes, a pointless fight happens where I don't want to join. 28 minutes as well. All right. Apparently his team was Pepegaing the whole time. On the note of Pepegaing, nice starting items, bro. I think this might be a build from like 2014. So I don't know if you haven't played since then, but might want to watch some gameleap videos. Nonetheless, let's get into it. All right, you wanted to watch the fight around minute 18. Bro, you're 0-4. Honestly, I will say I respect it, okay? I will say I respect it. Like, frankly, you're submitting a game where you're 0-4 for a Guess the Rank video, which most people wouldn't even have the balls to do. So right then and there, I can respect that. However, you are 0-4, to say that your team is Pepegaing. Wait, how is your team Pepegaing if you're 0-4 and your team is 5K up? Dude, your 3 cores are top network. What even goes through your guys' heads? How are you? Okay, I'm just gonna watch the clip. What fight happens for your team Pepegas? Okay, so they're pushing mid with Aegis. You're pushing in top lane, which is totally fine. You do have D-Lance, which means you can show up. You really gotta pop your clarity, bro. You got no mana. Okay, you gotta pop your clarity much faster. I would have loved to see you shift over and get another illusion to the top side of the map before shifting mid. I don't know why you're going towards mid here. There's nothing to farm, bro. You're going towards no farm. Like, this is such a, I already can tell, like, literally by this one movement, guys, that this player is like 2K, 3K. I'm just being real. Like, would a 4K make this play? Maybe, but like, it's unlikely. It's much less likely, right? And like, that's the thing that separates. Like, why are you going mid right now? What are you gonna farm after this camp? Nothing. You're gonna AFK for like 20 seconds till the Ancients respawns, and then on top of that, you're gonna be farming the Ancients first, which is a problem because you wanna be taking the hard farm first. You wanna be taking this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp, this camp, while your team is gonna be forcing attention mid, right? Your team is gonna be basically bringing the enemy team mid because they're pushing mid, and you're AFK in your jungle. You're playing TB. All of these illusion heroes, the Nagas, the TBs, the Mantalunas, can get out onto the map when their team is making plays like this. So you might be like, oh, my team is Pepegaing. You're Pepegaing just as hard right now, which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. All right, let's see this fight. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? You just TB bottom like that? Okay. You need to watch some videos on carry map movements. What is this shit? Okay, what is this shit? What is this? What is it? You just burned your TP for no reason. This wave's not even under your tower. It's not gonna die. You were mid. You should have walked from here to here to here. Okay, and then you have your TP still. And the purpose of TP is so you can like TP to areas you have to, or so that you can, when you get ganked, you can get away. Now, if you're bottom and you get charged, you're just screwed, right? On top of that, if a fight breaks out, you can't show up because you don't have TP. There's like so many reasons why you need to hold TP in Dota. Woo! Okay, I'm being very hard on my boy here. I'm being very hard. I just want everyone who's a carry player to understand these mistakes, because most people would make these mistakes. This is not something that only this guy does. This is something most people do consistently per the game. He easily could have shoved this in, farm, had significantly more net worth. He should still be taking ancients. Instead, now he's like walking back to base or something. Oh my God. You're walking back to base, full HP. Just buy some clarities and stay out on the map and keep farming. Your item timings are getting annihilated. All right, I'm just gonna guess the rank. I'm gonna be real. This is like, it's not even that low MMR. Like, people are gonna be like, oh my God, this is like Herald. Like I'm 3K and I'm so much better than this. Like, it's not even that low rank. It's not. Like, he's still farming relatively quickly. He's spawning his illusions. He's sending illusions down side lanes. Like, a lot of the things he's doing are better than most people, but like, yeah, it's just not that great. It's just like I'm gonna say 2.5, 3K. So that is, what is that? What even ranks that? Archon 1? All right, I'll say Archon 1. That is my guess here. Archon 1, and you are... Shit, oh, my... which one are you? Legend 2? All right, maybe a little bit low on the guess. Let's get to the next clip. Next up on the list, we got O.O. You know what's funny? I tried to load up someone's Bristle replay for this next one because I want to do an offlane one. And he sent a replay from 5 months ago. Guys, replays expire in a week, gentlemen. All right, let's get into this gameplay. So he said, note, not an offlane player, but roll Q was off, so I got offlane. Game was easy, but we left opponent Clink's free farming, and we pushed, nearly lost as he got fat. All right, so let's take a look at the laning stage. I'll talk about how you can optimize your laning stage, and then probably look at one mid-game team fight and guess from there. Okay, right then and there, I'm not a huge fan of these starting items. I just think they could be optimized a little bit. I usually think six tangos in this current meta is not great. Instead, you could just have like a fairy fire, 2 extra damage, the ability to trade better early on, and then ship out an extra set of tangos if you need it. Also, rushing null on Necro, it's okay if the lane is really, really easy. So like, honestly, in this lane, it's probably all right, because Clinks doesn't do very much. Well, you actually can pressure Necro pretty hard early on, but I generally prefer Wand, not against Clinks, so it's okay this game, but yeah, just in general. Okay, so yeah, in this lane, definitely want to see you to tango. Okay, very quick tango eat. I know that might sound stupid, but like literally the fact that this guy ate a tango that quickly, oh God. So when you're playing the lane, you generally, until your support is in the lane, you want to do things from max range. You should always assume the worst, right? And most players don't have this intuition. They don't have the intuition of assuming the worst, so they take like 200 damage for no reason, right? So right here, when you walk up to this creep, you should assume that the support is going to go on you or harass you. Like, you should already have a gyro missile on you. I don't know why you didn't. So what you should do is you should be queuing from right here. So the Q hits Clinks, this creep, and keeps you in position. But you walk like literal melee range, which is absolutely bad. So just try not to do that. Okay, after that, I like that you're queuing a lot. I definitely think it's good. My only concern is that you don't have an item queued up. Okay, you try to creep aggro, messed it up a little bit, but that's fine. I like when people try to do it and they just, they're learning. It's something you just got to keep grinding. You're gonna mess it up, but that, that's the way you get better. Yeah, definitely nervous that you don't have an item queued up here. 400 gold saved up, and I'm getting the vibes you're not gonna buy anything. Because honestly, at this point, you should basically already have like stick null in most lanes. I don't mind if you don't go stick in this lane because they don't cast that many spells, but like either way, even like something like a ring of protection against Clinks would be nice. Whatever it is, just like you generally want to buy items. And this Clinks is a menace. That is not how you play Clinks. Okay, would like to see you pull creep aggro here. Okay, you messed it up, but all right. Once again, like, I can tell that it's not super high because regardless of your role, you're not great at pulling aggro. You kind of just like do it too late. There you were like slightly, just so people know why he messed it up there. Essentially, he needs to pull this one back so he can last hit it, right? Because the further you pull it away from the enemy, the harder it is for them to deny it, and the more you can stay in position while you last hit it, which is the advantage of creep aggro, right? But here, he was too far away from this creep, right? He was just simply out of range, and so it didn't come back, and so it got denied. But I definitely think this is probably once again around 3K, because his mechanics are like solid. His last hitting is solid. His understanding of when to Q is solid. Like, everything is honestly solid. His tango eating is very solid. I give this guy like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 on tango eating. But his positioning sucks. Like, I think 0.0, what you don't understand in this lane is like Necro, he wins a lot of lanes and he can pressure a lot of lanes, but against a range hero like Clinks, you actually are very weak. Like, Necro against Clinks and Drow early on is quite bad because it's very hard for you to death pulse them, which, you know, harasses them, and it's very easy for them to harass you because you're a very slow, low armor hero with no built-in stout shield, right? You're a ranged hero. So try not to go up this far. It's completely unnecessary unless you plan on quickly sneaking in a Q and an auto attack on the enemy. That's the only time you should be doing that. Okay, you went boots, which it's all right. Yeah, it's okay in this lane. You can actually run down Clinks. Like, I would love to see you and Invoker work together. Clinks is a shit laner. Like, if you can get on top of this hero, he just kind of feeds because, once again, slow ranged hero. It's a pattern with a lot of slow ranged heroes. They just die easily. Okay, that was a bad Q. You should have. It was just unnecessary. I would love to see you pressure this guy more, though. At this point in the lane, this is when Necro becomes very sustainable, and I would love to see you just Q this guy almost as much as possible because you're gonna out-sustain him. In fact, he's very low on regen at this point, too. He's going this really greedy... My god, this guy needs to stick in this lane. He's going this really greedy Javelin Rush build. If you don't punish him here, he's gonna free farm and flash farm later on, and you're gonna be the reason your team loses, to an extent. You know, and so make sure when you're against these weaker laners like Clinks and you're playing a really strong laner like Necro, don't go too hard at level 1. Necro's not that good at level 1. The hero's actually mildly weak at level 1. But as you get into level 3, level 4, that's when you really can go hard, especially level 4 when you get your first point in Ghost Shroud. I know a lot of people don't take it, but personally I like to because it lets you go all out. If you have 1 point Ghost Shroud and a wand, even if you only have like 4 stick charges, the Death Pulse plus like 4 or 5 stick charges will give you like 300-400 HP, and there's basically no way you can, you know, lose the trade. Oh my god, are you gonna go Arcanes into Radiance? Oh my god. That is so risky, it's insane. It's one of those builds that just doesn't make you survivable at all. But alright. Alright, next clip. I'm not even gonna go into depth in this clip because, frankly, what I want to show you guys, I was skipping through the replay to see like what clip I could find that's interesting, and Clinks is buying a rapier, so we'll watch a fight with the rapier. But what's more sad and needs to be pointed out is not even your item build. I actually think your items are fine. I think rushing Radiance is very risky on this hero, but nonetheless. Okay, you guys are 14k ahead, Roshan's up, and you're not killing it. You will not get out of your bracket quickly if you don't Rosh when you're ahead. I'm just please trust me on this. If you don't have the intuition when you're ahead to call Roshan, you are missing a huge portion of Dota knowledge. That's all I have to say. Please fix it. You're just feeding high ground. Your Ricky is dead. I mean, Quap's dead to be fair, but like you're solo sieging high ground here. Like I don't even know what this shit is. You just walked up high ground. You had no team behind you. You didn't take Roche. It's like you're not the siege hero. What is this? Just push in some waves and wait till Spectre can hit some buildings with an Aegis. Like that's your only game plan when you don't have a real siege hero. Hope Spectre. Oh my god, what? All right. Whatever, let's keep going. All right, Clinks has the rapier. Let's see how this fight plays out from Necro's perspective, but, you know, gotta pay a little bit of attention to Clinks. So, fight breaks out. Enigma getting gone on. What are you doing? Cast your Q, bro! Why are you AFK? Click your Q. Use that shit. Why did you do nothing? Wait, this is your player view. What are you looking at? Are you on drugs? What? Why aren't you doing anything? Why are you running away from the fight? Oh, you disconnected. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh my god. Good Yules. You can turn this around, dude. You can kill them all here. WQ. Ulti someone. Ulti somebody. No, not the support gyro. Oh, it's definitely supposed to be the Quap. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna guess your rank. This is definitely 30k. It's like this is like 2k, 3k for sure. I'm literally just gonna guess Archon 3 and say it's basically the same as last game. And you are Legend 1. All right, it's really close again. You know, basically like what, 500 MMR off. Nonetheless, you guys can see the problems. Just not a lot of laning efficiency, completely shit high ground attempts. Some good laning efficiency, great tango usage. I love that shit. All right, let's get to the final clip. And finally, last but not least, we have Pudge, the hard carry. Quite the name. What did he say? He said, notes, think the lane was played well. Minute 17, a little fight. Mid 20, tier 2 top fight, mid 25, tier 3 fight. I made some mistakes, but I think I and my team played really well. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna look at the lane and let's see what you got. All right, so getting into the lane, the main thing I would say is I don't love boots on support, but frankly, I can say that I think it's like not the worst thing in the world, but I don't love it. I do like that you have your items shift queued unlike the other players, so that's good. You should always kind of have a general gist of what you're going to be buying. The only thing that you don't necessarily will have shift queued that you might need to buy is like the occasional salve or clarity based on the game scenario, you know. But all right, let's look at your laning. So, okay, hitting, Sikuchiing, very weird Sikuchi movement. Right here, the Sikuchi movement just tells me that you're not very high MMR. Which seems so weird, but like, I've watched so much Dota at this point that I just know it's not high MMR when they Sikuchi and they take like a road trip to Kansas from New York in the middle of it. It's like where are you going? Hit them with Sikuchi, walk to here and hit them, or here and hit them. Like there's never any reason to go to here. Like there's literally zero reason and you do it. And I just don't, it's just like, I know it doesn't really change that much, but it's like, how you view the game, right? It's like a wider perspective on how you view the game, and that's kind of what it shows me. All right, let's look at like one bugs. I want to see how you bugs. Oh, you didn't take bugs. All right, you took E, which is actually okay, especially with like a weak laner early on, like Slark. Like Slark doesn't do too much early on. I actually like bugs. Good pull. Okay, you missed it, but honestly, right idea. I like this pull. Nice, good pull, good shit. This is honestly really good. So this is really good. So maybe this is like decently high. Good pull awareness. Farm the large camp, get the last hit. Very nice. Okay. Okay, I love this, love this. Good harass. Okay, unlucky on the bash. Fine Sikuchi. No. No. You don't end Sikuchi next to someone. You are a 3 armor, 275 ranged hero. Don't do that. Your HP. Oh. The laning stage. Ruined. Dude, stop! All right, you got the kill. Baited, lol. You can't, please stop ending Sikuchi next to people. Stop it. Stop doing that, guys. If you're playing against Weaver and they end Sikuchi next to you, beat the poop out of them. All right, please. All right, you got the bugs. Let's. I want to see your bugs usage. Then maybe I'll guess the rank after the bugs if it's bad. Stop! Okay. Okay, that bugs is actually good. You know, I was ready to flame you for some bad bugs usage. They're committing on Slag. That's generally when you want to bugs, either when your team has a stun or a slow, or if the enemy is committing. Now you should just man up. I don't love that you're not like, you're manning up, but you didn't like fully man up right away. What I mean by that is the reason why this wasn't perfect, it was close to perfect, but it wasn't perfect, similar to the Sikuchis. Well, a lot of Sikuchis just sucked, but what you want to do here, once you bug them, like, it's okay to back up here, but they've already used charge. They already used spear rebuke. They have no spells. This is a big key to understanding when you need to go in, right? So once they have no spells and you have Sikuchi and bugs on them, you have a severe advantage. So you want to be playing up here. You're not going to die from 200 HP unless this guy quad bashes you or, you know, triple bashes you, which just isn't going to happen. So your movement needs to be up. I would be hitting and moving forward, looking to play aggressive. You're hitting and standing still, which is not the end of the world once again, but it's just not optimal. You'll see pros moving here while you're not. You're moving occasionally, it's just not every single time. And to be perfect at Dota, it needs to be every single time. Even here, I would have loved to see you just commit to this kill. This guy is gonna have literally like -4 armor here. There's just no way he trades if you and Slark manned up. So I know for a fact that this isn't very high MMR, because if it was, both of you would have probably went on the Mars here and tried to kill him. Even though you're low HP, you would understand the bugs advantage. Which you guys basically realized it too late, and it lets this guy almost get away. So, all right, right then and there, I know this is like decently high. This is probably like 4 or 5K because it's like, it's solid, but it's not like super refined like you'll see in a 7 or an 8K game. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this is 4 or 5K. I'm gonna guess Ancient 3, and you are... That's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And that's all. But remember, before you leave, come on, before you tune out, subscribe to the GameLeap website where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace.